Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gulf Coast Wrestling. We are on episode 45, the last Gulf Coast Wrestling show of season 3. I'm excited, yet I'm also here with a bit of sadness, ladies and gentlemen. This is, like I said, the last Gulf Coast Wrestling show for the foreseeable future. Are we ending Gulf Coast Wrestling altogether? Absolutely not. During our off season, we will have GCW Dark, Gulf Coast Wrestling Dark. We will have, I think it's, shows vary. There'll be one show a month to two shows a month. There will still be pay-per-views. There'll be 4 pay-per-views throughout the year. After Destiny, I'm sure we'll announce what pay-per-view will be after. It will probably be announced at Destiny, but Destiny comes at you tomorrow. December 19th, 2020 will mark the end of Season 3 altogether. Champions will still carry over. Championships will not be stripped. The championships will be defended throughout GCW Dark, on the pay-per-view, sometimes during shows. But before we officially end Season 3, the first episode of Gulf Coast Wrestling Dark will take place December 25th, 2020. And the first episode of GCW Dark in the brand new year of 2021 will be January 1st. That will be the second GCW show of Dark. But like I said, on GCW Dark, the first episode, all championships will be on the line, whether they were newly won at Destiny or defended at Destiny. The Internet Championship, the Tag Team Championships, the Women's Championship, and the Best of the Indies Championship will all be on the line. I'm excited. I hope you are too. It should be some great matches, but let's not look too far ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight, we're kicking off with the Internet Champion, Aaron Unbreakable. I think going on one of the longer runs with the Internet Championship at this time. Of course, Cedric Alexander, one half of the Tag Team Champions. His counterpart, the Dashing One, will be here later tonight. But we're kicking off here in our first match of the night. Cedric Alexander taking on Aaron Unbreakable. These two, of course, I'm sure they've met before at some point. But either way, a big neck breaker there by Cedric Alexander taking down the champion. And if Cedric Alexander's able to defeat Aaron Unbreakable, does that mean that Cedric Alexander could be in line for a title shot? Could Cedric Alexander, if he is able to beat Aaron Unbreakable, go on to beat him again for the title and be double champion here in Gulf Coast Wrestling? He could be the very first double champion. Aaron Unbreakable, of course, has held that championship for quite some time now, I believe. When did he win it? Back at Stardom, I think it was. September 5th, I believe, of this year. Big rebound, but Cedric Alexander flips over. Big spinning heel kick there. You know, I can actually... This is quite unprofessional. I don't have a script. Shocker, I know. I don't keep scripts because it's kind of hard to script something that could go literally any way. Big elbow drop there by Aaron Unbreakable. Aaron Unbreakable, though, seemed to be distracted here. I think that's the music of Chris Danger, the man he'll be taking on at Destiny for the Internet Championship. He's had to stay away a little bit for COVID concerns, but it looks like Chris Danger is back in Gulf Coast Wrestling. Drops him with a Falcon Arrow, but it looks like the ref turned around, and it looks like the match is over. Screwing Cedric Alexander, then so terrible. Speaking of Cedric Alexander's counterpart, the Dashing One, out here tonight. Got some keywords, I'm sure, for his opponent, Sting, which those two will be facing off at Destiny, a first-time ever match, a huge match. You know, a lot of the time I come out here to crack jokes, laugh it up, and goof on all the idiots who try to get the better of me. Not tonight. Tonight, there's nothing left to laugh about. Someone has been taking cheap shots at me for a long time, and now he's made it personal. So I'm not joking tonight. Tonight I am dead serious. I pride myself on being willing to work with anyone in this ring. Big or smaller, you name it. I'm down for the challenge. And the person I'm thinking about is very impressive and someone I'd honor to face in a match. I'm not talking to you. No, go away. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm not talking to you right now. No. Got an argument with a cat. You know who I'm talking about. Sting, come out here. Let's do this. You've wanted your opportunity. Well, here it is. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm not going to wait another second. So let's go right here, right now. Trying to get rid of one of our matches for Destiny. Will Sting accept? They already have a match at Destiny. I don't think management would let him accept, if I'm honest. I'm not sick. It's cold, and I've started to catch like a cold or something. It's, you know. Here comes the Stinger. Recently made his debut in AEW on TNT. I don't know who made it. I recorded my episode first, so technically he made his debut with us first. But it is really weird how Sting made his debut in Gulfcoast Wrestling and then showed up on AEW. Very, very funny. I recorded that episode before that episode of AEW, by the way, because it's Friday, December 4th today. So, you're out here talking nonsense. I'm sitting back there thinking to myself, why am I sitting through this drivel? I'm sure everyone else is thinking the same thing, but me, I'm one of the few people who are willing to do something about it. Sting in the dashing one. Oh no, don't even start with me. I can hear the quiver in your voice. Don't you dare try to lose your way out of this situation. If you're truly a champion, which he's not, you gotta defend the title, which he doesn't have. Ducking out of here, hoping I blow over, that ain't happening. I've been crystal clear that I'm coming straight for you. I mean, they do have a match come Destiny. I really wish I wish you could tailor these promos. Look, I don't just come out here and talk about how great I am, unlike some people I know. I actually come out here and prove it. Should I put these people in a rivalry? Should I put them in a rivalry and just kind of edit rivalries? So then that way at least the promos may or may not be tailored. Just a random thought off my head. I don't know if 2K was that good at this game. But there's a lot wrong with this game. Y'all can read it. And just replace WWE with GCW. And I don't think this game is terrible as everyone claims it is. Sure, it's got problems, a lot of problems, but it's still playable. Like, it's still playable. And I've been playing for the better half of 9 months now, haven't I really? I've uploaded videos about it, and I've made some actually good history to myself, because 2K18, I believe, is where, was it 18? I think it was 18, where GCW started in 2K18. And then 17, I couldn't do anything because I think I wanted to, but my PlayStation kept deleting my progress on 2K17, so I didn't want to do something in risk of me losing it. So I just waited. 2K19 would have probably been one of the better years to do it. I didn't think about it. I didn't think it was good. I just didn't really do much with it. 17, I wanted to do something like before I wanted to do Gulfcoast Wrestling then, but I couldn't because I was afraid I'd lose it. So 18, I did it. 19, I didn't really do much with it. 18 only went a certain way. Although I don't think was it 19? I don't remember, but I did like Ring of Wrestling and Gulfcoast Wrestling, and I think very few of the actual Gulf Coast Wrestling episodes from that era are still out. The Ring of Wrestling ones were deleted. I don't have those anymore. They may be on my old computer, but I don't know. I didn't keep them because I didn't like them. But the Gulf Coast Wrestling ones, I think I left up anyway, and they were still like the hour-long shows, which I wanted to do something better this time. I know I'm talking over a promo, but the promos never actually make sense anyway. What the hell? Daisy! Get out of there. Daisy. Daisy. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, I don't know why I thought 2K20 would be the game to bring it back on, but I don't know. I've wanted to do universe mode myself. Get out of there, you retard. Anyway, can I say that? I don't know. It's not, this video ain't made for children anyway. I just want to do something for so long, and this game just... Oh ho! It's back to fight time. The genius of the sky, Io Shirai. She's back here on Gulfcoast Wrestling on the final episode. It'd be nice if we had a montage to run through. It'd be nice if we had special guests to come out, but 2K doesn't allow that very much, and, well, I don't know what moments people liked because not very many people watch. But either way, all the videos are still going to be on the channel. They'll still be in the Season 3 playlist. There's still, all the memories will still be there, whether good or bad. Scripted well, scripted not well. We'll all be there to watch. Io Shirai, the longest reigning women's champion of Gulf Coast Wrestling thus far. 127 days was her reign with the title. She's back here to grace us with her magical mask appearing trick here on the last episode, episode 45. And to give proper respect to not former champion, but the last champion, Aaron Unbreakable, he's held the title for 90 days so far. And I guess this would be a great time to say rest in peace, Pat Patterson. Should have been probably at the start of the show. There probably will be something at the start of the show. I probably should have said something, but there probably will be a clip at the beginning of the show for Pat. I didn't know him, of course, being that I've never had anything to do with WWE in my entire life, but I know who he was. Saw when he won the 24/7 title. I've gone back, watched a few old Raws where him and Vince McMahon, and we're just kind of tearing it up, being funny and whatnot. But, yeah, rest in peace, Pat Patterson. Our condolences here at Gulf Coast Wrestling go out to the family of Pat. But, as you say, the show must go on, of course. We have Io Shirai, Josie Jane, two great competitors who will gladly put on a great match for anyone's memory. But, yeah, like I said, Aaron Unbreakable's held the title for 90 days. He's beaten the inaugural champion, Chase, the dashing one, by 5 days. EC3 held the title for 36 days. Aaron Unbreakable has held it for the longest and is on track to continue to set the record. Like I said, Io Shirai, the longest reigning women's champion we've had. Shayna Baszler, our inaugural champion, held the title for 57 days. Tessa Blanchard, the current champion. I'm going to have to be a bit more proficient in writing this stuff down, or at least having like an updated list, keeping up with some of this, because you never know really when in a show you're going to mention it, especially when you're not scripted. So this is the December 18th edition. Just gotta remember which one I'm on, of course. She's held it for 70 days. She's beaten Shayna Baszler's record. She could very well be on track to beat Shirai's record if she holds it long enough. She's got to get it past Christmas. That's her next big challenge after Destiny, if she can defeat the legendary Trish Stratus. A big hurricane rod there by Jane. I'm going to start to focus on the match a little bit now. But, yeah, Io Shirai, she's had a great career here in Gulf Coast Wrestling so far. She beat Shayna Baszler, who only had been defeated like twice at the time, I think. Once by Nicole Walker and once by, I believe it was Isla Dawn. Or it was actually Io Shirai, I believe. It's been a while. Big move there off the top rope. Shirai coming out on top in that one, now getting the upper hand here on Jane. It's been a while since a lot of that stuff happened, because Baszler won it in April, which seems like a lifetime ago as it is. We are the current champion, Tessa. Big crossface there on Jane. Will she tap out to the crossface? Will Shirai win the match with a crossface? And she does not. Jane is able to get out of it, but Shirai still being able to maintain her lead. With the snapmare, picks her back up, but Jane, though, with a big reversal. Big drop kick right to the face of Shirai, right to the former women's champion. Spanish fly by Jane, a beautiful Spanish fly. Chop gets reversed by Shirai, picks her up in the fireman's carry position. Taking her to the ropes now. Snake eyes on the turnbuckle. Now, Io Shirai getting pumped up now, the knees to the chest. Steps on her, ropes over, says it's over. She's going up top. It could be a perfect combination here. Frog splash goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Io Shirai defeating Josie Jane, proving still why she is still to be feared in the women's division here in Gulfcoast Wrestling. A huge, huge win. Io Shirai, like I said, former women's champion, still proving why she is here. Thank you, Io Shirai. Thank you, Josie Jane. I believe that's the last women's match for Season 3. And not only did we just have the final women's match of Season 3, we come down to the final promo, final call-out, whatever you want to call it, of Season 3. Tessa Blanchard, the current women's champion, who has won the title at Spooktober, October 10th, 2020. We are now here December 18th, 2020. 70 days since the Spooktober pay-per-view with successful defenses between Tessa Blanchard. Here's the deal. Things have gone way too far around here. I can't stay quiet any longer. I've tried to play it cool, to stand in the back shadows and wait for my moment, but standing here isn't cutting any more. People are taking advantage of my silence and using it as an opportunity to stop my career in its tracks. So I'm tired of it, I guess. I'm sure you were expecting some big fireworks when I came out here, some high energy excitement like I usually deliver. I know, and I'm sorry about that. Not feeling that high energy right this second, but if you hang in there with me, I can promise you one thing: fireworks are on their way. Tessa Blanchard trying to get herself fired up again, trying to get the GW Universe fired up again, because she has a huge match, biggest in her career, coming up at Destiny. The truth is, I think all of you deserve more than you've been getting, and that's a fact. I can speak for the rest of the locker room, but I know I'm not happy with the way things are going. It's time for a change, people, and I'm talking big time. I usually don't make demands. I get what I earn, and I don't complain. But now I'm not given something that I know I've earned. So that people who are trying to keep me from taking what's right for mine, let me tell you this: I'm through waiting around and playing games. Do what's right. How much is it to buy a trademark? Just thinking out loud here. Just wondering. I've said it all. You know I'm right. You know what I'm deserving of this opportunity, and you know that I'll make the most of it. So let's hope that, for all of our sakes, something special happens here tonight. Tomorrow night. That says tomorrow night. Tessa Blanchard, Trish Stratus. Huge proportion match. Huge, huge, huge implications. If Tessa wins, it's the biggest win of her career. The same way, the same Titantron, the same man that kicked off this series for real. The first GCW Best of the Indies champion since the vacation of the title back in 2018. Noam Dar, March 6th of 2020, changed the professional wrestling world. I can't be serious. Forever. He won the title, the Best of the Indies title, previously only held by the likes of James Saxon and Chris Danger. Noam Dar was the third champion, the third brand new champion to hold that title, fourth champion overall. We started this series with technically episode 4, when we crowned a brand new champion. Episode 5 is when it truly kicked off and we got started with Gulfcoast Wrestling. Now we are ending it with the final match of Season 3, a tag match, in the main event of episode number 45. Noam Dar will be taking on the brand new Best of the Indies champion who has held that title for 64 days, winning it the week after Spooktober, October 16th, 2020, until December 18th, 2020. Kennedy Kid is the current Best of the Indies champion. This weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, December 19th, will be the final chapter in Season 3. A month after Unisanis, the final chapter in Season 3, Best of the Indies. Will Kennedy Kid ride off into the sunset of Season 3 as the Best of the Indies champion? Or will Noam Dar win back the title and be the second man to win the title twice? Or will we crown a new champion? Matt Rhodes, the enigma of GCW, the face-painted freak. Or the man who will hit you so hard you will wonder who he is. Omar Who, the tall guy of GCW. Will we crown a new champion? Will the same champion, Kennedy Kid, walk out the ring the same way he walked in, with a title? That is to be seen. But tonight, none of that matters. Tonight, we finish what we started 9 months ago. Gulfcoast Wrestling, the Friday episodes of the main season. Episode 45. Season 3 was 45 episodes. Season 1 was like 4 or 5. Season 2 was less than that. I'm sure it was like 10, maybe? If that. Either way, Season 3 has had 45 episodes. The amount of history, the amount of people we have seen in and out of that ring. This ring, this very ring, is crazy. The amount of talent they have stepped between those ropes will never be duplicated, never replicated. All the memories, all the matches, all the storylines, all the people will forever and always be in that ring, to never be shown anywhere else. Tonight, we finish it the way we started, with a bang. And then, come tomorrow, be the final pay-per-view of a 9-month run in Gulfcoast Wrestling. Like I said, never say never. Season 4 could always be just around the corner. But I can tell you that corner is going to be a long walk away for right now. GCW Dark will be debuting December 25th, before we finish 2020. Be one GCW Dark episode. And then we move swiftly on into 2021. Now, the talent in the ring now will all meet come Destiny. An aptly named pay-per-view. More aptly named than when we originally thought of it. And the plans were for GCW were to continue to get rid of Season 3. Who needs it? Move on, just to have Gulfcoast Wrestling. But unfortunate things do happen in the world of professional wrestling. Sometimes the script must change. Sometimes for the better and sometimes not. But either way, I digress. What we've done, to me, has been amazing. I don't care that no one's watched. I don't care that I don't have people commenting on my videos saying this and that. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that I've been able to create something that I never thought I'd create, never may ever have the chance to create again. GCW Dark is a hope. I'm going to record episodes for it, whether or not I get to record episodes later. I'm going to do my best. Even if I can't meet the standards that I've set, I'm going to do my best, my damn hardest, to get those episodes out. No matter what I have to do. I'll do my best not to miss a recording session, to miss an episode upload. I'll do my best. As much as I would love to promise, I can only promise my absolute best. And sometimes my best fails. Everyone's does. But I will still try. I won't ever give up. Unless just unforeseeable odds hit me and I'm just not able to continue. I will do my best not to tap out, not to get counted out, and not to be pinned. But I will continue to do my best to fight on. These men in this ring, they will fight. They all have a match for the Best of the Indies Championship. And anyone out there who happens to listen to this later and months from now, years from now, if you have an indie federation, hit me up. We'll try to collab or something, you know? This brings some prestige to both of our brands. But either way, we move on into the match. The final match. Season 3. Pay-per-views sort of count, sort of don't count. They are the payoff to the group of recordings. But either way, a tag team match. Noam Dar, who's been here practically since the beginning, immediately kicking off with a knee bar, trying to get Omar to tap out immediately. Because if Omar, who can tap out right now, Noam Dar's got a swift and easy move on into the next day. Omar, who able to get out of it though, able to save himself from ending the match so early. Noam Dar is going to put on the pressure. He's a former Best of the Indies champion. He's been here since the beginning. Sure, there was some time taken off, but he was in episode number 4. Fast forward to episode 45. Guess where he's at? Kennedy Kid. He was not in the original tournament. He was the first number 1 contender for the Best of the Indies Championship. He fought for the first time at Starbound against Noam Dar. Noam Dar cheated to win. Went on to his rematch at Brawl for All, the first male headlined pay-per-view. Noam Dar, Kennedy Kid. All these people that somehow tie in. Omar Hu and Matt Rhodes are a bit newer to the series. Matt Rhodes had a bit of a rough beginning. Omar Hu kind of came in a bit strong. Both men, Matt Rhodes, Omar Hu, had their differences. They fought in a number 1 contendership match for the Best of the Indies Championship. Matt Rhodes happened to come out on top. Noam Dar returned that night. And look where we're at now. Final match. Tag match. Between 4 of the most talented men on this roster. Omar Hu with an Irish whip into the corner now. Tags in his partner, Matt Rhodes. Punch right to the midsection. These 4 guys never seem to get away from each other. Omar Hu, Matt Rhodes have had a mini feud. Kennedy Kid, Noam Dar have had title feuds. Now they all get to share in one big storyline. Big drop kick there by Matt Rhodes. Grabs him. Suplex. Right to the back of the neck. Now Noam Dar trying to get the tag from Kid the Kid. Big step up in Zaguri. Zaguri, whichever one you want to say. Knee right to the crux of the back. Matt Rhodes tagging in Omar Hu once again. Omar Hu and Rhodes making good tags. Trying to cut off the ring from Noam Dar. If Kid the Kid can't make the tag, it's just these two working on Kid the Kid. Kid the Kid is a great performer, but when it's a 2-on-1, it's a lot harder to win. A big kick out there by Kid, though. Current best of the Indies champion, so you have to do a lot to take him down. Might have to be a 2-on-1 assault. Headlock, Omar Hu able to break it. Kid the Kid, though, with a hip toss. Right into an armbar, but right in the ropes. Too close to the ropes. Matt Rhodes, though, stepping in. Making sure the ref's doing his job. Goes for the pin. One and a kick out by Hu. Omar Hu with an Undertaker-like setup. Rest in peace, Undertaker, as well. Big DDT there. Feigned DDT by Kennedy Kid. Now Omar Hu trying to make the tag to Rhodes, and he does. It was originally supposed to be a 1-on-1 match between these two and a big stomp to the chest. Matt Rhodes was, of course, the number one contender, but Noam Dar and Omar Hu interjected themselves into Kid and Rhodes' feud. Grabs him by the hand, picks him up by the arm. Technical wrestling here by Dar. The strength of Dar manhandling Rhodes essentially by one hand. Went to work on the neck, but Matt Rhodes with a big reversal there. A big step up in Zaguri gets reversed by the former champion. Punches right to the midsection now. An uppercut by Dar. Irish whip right into the corner. Kick right to the midsection now. Working on him in the corner with a knee. Trying to choke him out almost. If he can cut off breathing, then I think Noam Dar's got the advantage. Flips him over into a collar and elbow tie-up. A Scottish sickle. Could be the end for Rhodes here. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. A kick out by Matt Rhodes. Picks him up. Fireman's carry position. Knees right to the midsection of Dar. Omar Hu. Not really wanting to make the tag, kind of telling him to do his own thing. Or maybe they're discussing strategy. Really hard to hear from over here. Goes immediately for the pin. 2 and a kick out. Kennedy Kid watching as well. In case he needs to make the save. Noam Dar grabs Rhodes now. Brings him to the corner. Rhodes now with a reversal. Dar with a reversal. Goes for a suplex on Rhodes. Grabs him by the hair. Puts him back in the corner. Makes a tag to Kid. Double team here. Big punch right to the midsection. Super kick to Rhodes connects out of nowhere. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Rhodes. Barely kicking out there. Grabs him in a headlock. Fireman's carry position. Big slam there by Kid. Now Rhodes trying to make the tag, but it's Kid stopping him. Irish whip into the corner. Puts him on the top rope now. Could be dangerous territory. Could be very, very dangerous territory. Oh my God, a Spanish fly! Off the top rope! Kennedy Kid doing everything in his power to put down the true number one contender. 1, 2, and Rhodes. Omar Hu. Rhodes was saved by who? Matt Rhodes just being saved by Omar Hu. But the elbow. The elbow to the midsection. Pele kicked the Kid now. Rhodes trying to find his groove. Rhodes trying to just fend off Kid while he can. Chop. Now a drop kick right to the head of Kid. Now tagging in his partner Omar Hu. Stamping on him. Rolls out of the ring. Both men getting back in the ring now. Big slam there by Kid. Noam Dar now gets the tag. Looks like he's calling for him to get up to his feet. This could be dangerous here. Omar Hu, though, back to his feet. Flips him over, snapmare. Back to his feet. Scottish tickle once again. Ooh, pardon me. Had like some weird fruit juice. Dragging him to the corner now, cutting the ring off from Rhodes. Neck snap, and then a kick to the back immediately. Rough at a count of a 2. Matt Rhodes making the save. But going after Kennedy Kid. These two, of course, were the ones supposed to fight. Rhodes trying to give Kid some comeuppance. A kick right to the top of the head. Rhodes stepping in. Rhodes trying to stop Dar, but still gets him anyway. Float over. DDT gets reversed by Dar. Now Dar rolls out of the ring. Big powerbomb there by Kid. Hu back to his feet. Big drop kick now. Omar Hu feeling fired up. The super kick of his own to the best of the Indies champion. Now he goes for the pin. 1, 2, Dar. Kid, I think, just barely kicked out before Dar could get there. Could have been detrimental to either team. Elbow right to the top of the head. Fireman's carry over. Kid picks him up now. Irish whip right into the corner. Who gets the reversal? Kid gets the reversal. Tags in Dar now. Irish whip. Drop toe hold into an elbow drop to the back. Omar Hu in a dire strait here. Going to need to mount some offense against Noam Dar. Now the kicks to the leg, trying to chop down the big guy. Takes him down, picks him back up though. Omar Hu gets the reversal. The super kick to Dar connects. Stomp to the arm. And now, stomp to the back. Omar Hu trying to finish off Dar. Picks him up into a powerbomb position. Sit out powerbomb for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The essential newcomers have just beaten the former champions. A changing of the tide is very possible come Destiny. There's a very good chance, a 25% chance, we could see a new champion. And a 25% chance that Kennedy Kid could retain. Well, actually, there's more than that. There's a 75% chance that we could see a new champion. And a 25% chance that he retains. Possibly. I don't know how math works very well. I think that's right anyway. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me. Don't really give a shit either. But Omar Hu, Matt Rhodes, setting aside their differences to overcome the former champions. Thank you for joining us on the last episode of Gulfcoast Wrestling Season 3. Now we move on to the last pay-per-view.